Oh, yeah. Right. Just came across an article. So I'm going to share it with you lot. Now, we've all seen Pete Graves on Sky Sports News talking about football in general up and down the country. And quite recently, he has been mainly focused up here in the northeast of England. I'm not in the northeast of England, but I'm using that as a reference because normally he is standing in and around St James's Park. And here's the thing, okay? Pete Graves is going to be at the Tyne side. I shall just get this off my phone. 1 second. The Tyne and Opera House in Newcastle upon Tyne. Now, memory serves me right, that's on Westgate Road. So it's not far from St James's Park. And at this book launch, the book is Here to Compete, which is what Newcastle United is all about. It's not just about what a previous person wanted, which was us to just be in the Premier League. No, it's all changed now, and we are pushing for the top. So this evening on the 23rd is 7:30 at night, and it's to launch this new book. There is Kevin Keegan, who we all admire. Kevin Keegan was spectacular when he came as a player, and when he came back to manage our club. Both times were epic. And I said in my post, because I reposted it, I got to touch the head of Kevin Keegan. And the craziest part about it was, back in those days, we had the gigantic scoreboard behind us. And that scoreboard was truly massive. Well, I was standing just underneath it. And there was a roar like you have never heard. And the Gallagher just absolutely erupted in joy. Before I knew it, I was down where the touch boards are. And I reached up and I touched this man's head, permed hair. It felt quite surreal. And the second time I met him was a place in Durham, Maiden Castle. Went there with my brother's sons. We didn't look at the training, which it was due to the time we got there. They had just finished, and there was many different superstars who were walking towards the crowd. But yeah, this book, I hope with this book, you go there in your droves, you sell the place out. I do. I hope that. As Pete Graves has worked very hard. And he has put our club in the spotlight. So you get the opportunity on the 23rd to see him, to see Kevin Keegan, and a special guest. That special guest is our current manager, Eddie Howe. And I believe with Eddie, it's possible that our club can reach higher than what we did with Kevin Keegan. He has the backing. And because he has the backing, that was what Kevin didn't have. He didn't have that rock solid foundation behind Kevin, because the guy who was behind Kevin was a little bit silly. I'll say that's all I'll say on this, because don't want to get in trouble. Now, on the 23rd, like I say, I've just found this out on a platform, and I'd done a post, and I said in my post I would do a video, and that's why I'm here. So we all have a passion for Newcastle United, every single one of us. If you go into St James's Park, the likelihood is when you come out of St James's Park, your heart's beating a little bit faster, and your voice is as croaky as hell, because you have been singing and chanting for 90 minutes. And that is what football is all about. When Kevin was our manager, as I put in my post, he had a philosophy. Now, being dyslexic, I couldn't spell that word. I really couldn't. Tried 5 times. Just wouldn't come out. So I didn't put that. Now, when he was our manager, he would turn around and say, if they score, we have to go up the other end of the pitch and we have to score twice. That's simple. It worked. There was other managers, one very famous one, who has retired. The most famous manager, apart from Kevin. And he wound him up and wound him up. Now, we got close to the pinnacle, to the top, with Kevin when he was manager. With Eddie, who was the special guest on this particular evening, we, as a club, have the ability to dramatically change our club, our city, and the region. And that is priceless. We're in the Champions League. Last season, we all know where we finished to get into the Champions League.